Hey Christina.
Hi Theo, how are you?
Good, good. So, who are you and what are you doing in your life?
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm 42 years old. I'm a data setup manager and I have rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah. And what was your initial situation before we started working together?
Um, should I start off by explaining what rheumatoid arthritis is?
Yeah, yeah, why not? Yeah. You can just explain
Because,
what kind of symptoms you were going through and yeah, of
yeah,
course,
okay.
whatever.
So, according to doctors, it's an illness that attacks your joints. So, the immune system attacks the joints, and they say that it's in the blood, so it's genetic. My granddad had it, he passed it on to my mom, and my mom passed it on to me. So, when I initially met you, I had hit I had hit rock bottom. I was in a really bad place. I was in intense pain. I had already done a treatment. I was in remission, but then afterwards, I got another flare up, and I didn't want to go back to cortisone because I had done several um, treatments with cortisone, and it just kept coming back. The disease kept just I had really high CRP levels, and I just didn't know what to do. I was crying. I wanted help, and no one could help me. The doctor basically told me, "You're going to need chemotherapy, and if you don't, the possibility of you ending up in a wheelchair or in a in a care home is pretty possible. It's going to happen." So I was really upset with the news, and I was looking for solutions to fix the problem. So basically, what happens is that you get. I actually have rheumatoid polyarthritis, so that means it's in all the joints of the body.
Yeah.
So you get stiffness in the morning, especially in your hands and fingers, and it attacks the joints. So they get swollen, red, and they're kind of like feverish. So when you touch them, they're very hot compared to other parts of the body where there is no joint. And it swells up, it's really swelling, and then you start clicking and cracking a lot more than a normal person would. So if you move, it just clicks a lot. And when that happens, you kind of have the feeling that you're damaging your body
Yeah.
somehow, even though he told me you're not. And I have a lot of dryness in the body, so dry skin, dry eyes, dry mouth, dry nose, and I was having hair loss from all of the side effects of the medication, because that's also a symptom that a lot of people forget. It's not just the symptoms of the disease, it's actually the side effects that you get from the pills, like headaches, diarrhea, or just discomfort in your tummy, or your skin color changes. For example, it goes a bit more gray, or you get spider veins, and then they tell you it will go away as soon as you stop taking the pills, which didn't happen, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the joint pain was the main symptom that you had, right? You also told me you had trouble like even walking up the stairs sometimes and doing
Yes.
and even
Yes.
doing like regular kitchen work. Yeah.
Yes. So when your joints are inflamed and they're red and swollen, they don't move properly. So every movement is very difficult. So I can't walk up the stairs. I can't get out of bed by myself. I cannot take a shower by myself or wash my hair or just do the normal things that people do, like chew food or pick up a knife and fork to eat. You just can't do it because it's so painful. And you never know where the pain will be. In the beginning, the disease was kind of like today I would have pain in my jaw, so I couldn't eat.
Yeah.
and I would have to have soup, and then the next day would probably be in my knees. So it would move around as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's intense. Like you can't really imagine how it is to go through something like this when you didn't experience it for yourself. It's just like things that you take for granted is really it's crazy. And what was your motive to work with me when you reached out?
Well, I wanted to be healthy again. I wanted to be independent
Yeah,
because if you can't do things by yourself, you have to ask other people to help you.
yeah,
And I was feeling not ashamed, but I wanted to be independent. I don't want anybody to have to clean me or help me get out of bed or um, go to work, even. I wanted to work with ease and I wanted to travel. And those are all things that I just couldn't do anymore. And I wanted to get off the cortisone and get off the medication as well. So I really wanted to do something for my body that was natural, and because I could see the effects of the medication I was taking,
yeah,
it was yeah. So those were the main reasons why I wanted to
yeah,
work with you.
yeah. And what was your goal? Like, what did you expect from working with me?
Um, to be honest, I was skeptical to begin with because I didn't know you. And my main goal was like, if I could get off the cortisone, or if I could somehow decrease the pain or decrease my CRP level, which was really bad,
Yeah,
then it would be an improvement. And I think after the first detox, I saw there was improvement. So it kind of motivated me to continue and want to research more and learn with you.
yeah, yeah. And then what did you achieve? How are you doing nowadays? What did you achieve through working with me?
I've achieved so much in the period of like 6 months. I didn't expect um, for it to go so well. It's not perfect. I have to admit, I'm still healing,
Yeah,
and this is an illness which is very difficult to heal, to be honest. And they say it's incurable. So every small win for me is amazing.
yeah,
So um, I can now write with pen and pencils, which before I couldn't because you can't move your fingers.
yeah,
And that's great for work because, I mean, I still do a lot of digital stuff, but the fact that you can now write is a big positive for me.
yeah,
Um, my hair is growing back,
yeah,
and I can walk upstairs now. I can have a shower by myself. I can take care of myself. I can eat. I can cook. I can I can travel.
yeah,
It's not so bad to go up and down the stairs of the airplane, and I can carry my hand luggage. I can't carry a big suitcase yet, but
yeah,
we're working on it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm just happy that I can do the chores around the house now as well, and eat without thinking, oh, can I move my jaw tomorrow?
yeah,
Um, so I'm limping less as well, because before, when the pain was so strong, either you had the pain on your toes or the knee or the hip, and that kind of made it difficult to walk. It would make more pressure on one leg than the other. So you would end up limping a lot. And now I can walk like naturally.
yeah.
So yeah, those are the improvements I've seen so far, and I'm very happy.
That's amazing. And no medication, right?
No medication.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah, that's
which is for some people unimaginable if you have RA. So
yes,
yeah,
yes.
no,
Um,
yeah, go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I think I've impressed my doctor a few times because of that. It's
Yeah,
like, yeah, you, I mean, it's still not 100%. My CRP level could be better,
Yeah.
but just for you to understand how good it is, I think the last time I had a reading, which was the highest, I think it was around 72,
Mm.
and it dropped down to like 10,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is amazing. It was
Yeah.
like mind blowing.
Yeah. Exactly. True. And what would you say on a scale of 1 to 10? Where was the pain and where is it now?
Well, I have pain all over the body,
Yeah.
and if you were to ask me from 1 to 10, I would say 20 because it was that bad.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I was questioning my life. Like,
Yeah.
is it better just to, I mean, I'm not that type of person, but the thought when you have excruciating pain, the thought of just switching off the lights and saying, I can't live like this anymore, does cross your mind.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that. I was like, what? How can this be? Like, you can't go on like this. So you have to make a drastic change. And yeah, so coming from a scale of 10 on from 1 to 10, um, I think I'm like maybe a 3 or a 4 now,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Yeah. I
That's
still have pain every day, but
yeah.
it doesn't really bother me as much. When
Yeah.
you've seen the worst, it's kind of like nothing.
That's great. And it's only 6 months. It's not a long time if you think about it. For that specific condition, it's not a long time. So
No.
actually incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens within 2 years. I
Yeah.
just hope that I'll be in remission and then I can say, told ya, because I did tell my doctor that I'm gonna do everything I can to get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. How would you describe working with me?
Um, Easy. I
Yeah.
would say easy and lovely, and you have the patience of a saint. Um, what I really appreciated is that I could learn at my own pace.
Yeah.
So when I came to you, I didn't have time. I don't have time to read or research anymore. I've been researching the last 8 years how to get rid of this, and there's so much contradictory information out there.
Yeah.
And nowadays, you have so many qualified and good professionals that they say one thing, this person says one thing, the other one says another, and then you're like in the middle thinking, okay, what is bad at the end of the day? What is good? What should I be doing? I don't know. And you get so confused and then you want to try it, but then you don't have the time to try it because if you, let's say if I stop eating bad food like dairy for 1 week, it's not going to make a big difference. I'm probably going to need at least 1 month to test it and to be sure that dairy is not good for my body. But I didn't have that time.
Yeah.
And my body was degrading and I was getting signs that I can't move anymore. So the fact that you provide a learning system where I could just read and see videos and research by myself and at my own pace, in my own time, and then speak to you, ask questions whenever I felt like I needed support, that was just amazing because I don't think I could do it if I was just reading and researching on my own because I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah.
And another thing that I really, really liked was the safe space that you created for us. Like we had a community where we could just talk freely about what was going on
Yeah.
and how we felt. And you just listened and guided us. And you also kind of made everyone understand that it's okay to have ugly symptoms and talk about them. So some people are scared or embarrassed about talking how many bowel movements did I have today.
Yeah.
And you made it so natural that it was like no one felt criticized. and everyone felt heard, and we kind of supported each other as well,
Yeah.
which was really nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting emotional because I'm remembering everything that happened.
Yeah.
um, yeah, so you also reminded us that we shouldn't give up because there are times that are hard,
Yeah.
and you kind of said, it's okay if you make a mistake. It's not the end of the world if you had a cookie today or if you forgot to take your supplements, um, because you're still working on it. Like, it's not one cookie that's going to make a difference in a month's work. So you're still moving forward and you're still improving everything, even though you shouldn't. You also told us, like, hey, reminder, you shouldn't be eating the no good foods. Um, but at the same time, you didn't criticize us to the point that we felt ashamed. It was like more, remember, this is what you need to do. And it's not the end of the world if you don't do it. You're still progressing.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for these kind words. I really appreciate it. And I'm happy to hear that. That's amazing. And what did surprise you the most?
Um, I think it was your knowledge. I didn't
Mm.
expect someone so young like you to have such a wide knowledge on symptoms and
Hmm.
on the topic, and the way that you can communicate that so easily. And I didn't expect to talk about cosmetics because that's a part of health that I wasn't really considering much because I don't wear that much makeup anyway. But
Yeah.
overall, like deodorants and shampoos and that sort of thing, which could be harmful. And I like, yeah, it was something I didn't expect. And something that really surprised me was the symptoms that I cured without wanting to. So I was focused
Yeah.
on RA,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you start noticing, hang on a second, this was not good. And now all of a sudden it is. So a good example of that, and that's why I'm talking about the cosmetics, was the washing up liquid. So I used to wash the dishes, and I would always have an allergic reaction to the washing up liquid. But
Yeah.
I changed it, and I thought it's an ingredient that one of them has that's probably reacting, and I changed it often. And my dad also had this issue, and it would never go away. And it didn't matter how many times I would change the brand or the type of washing up liquid. I just had these like small, tiny blisters that were painful on my fingers. And one day I remember after, I can't even remember if it was a month or two, but later I was washing the dishes and I forgot to put my gloves on because
Yeah.
I always wear gloves. And all of a sudden I noticed, hang on a second, I don't have any spots the next day, which I expected to have.
Yeah.
And then I thought, hang on, I'm going to try this again. So I tested it the whole week without gloves. I washed the dishes and nothing happened. Like, it didn't come back.
Yeah.
So now it's 6 months in and my hands are clean, like spotless. I don't have any spots anymore, any blisters, nothing. And I don't know why that happened, but just this healing process has got rid of it.
Yeah.
And another thing that happened that I didn't expect was I have ridges on my nails,
Yeah.
and they're quite deep for RA. So if I can show you, they're like
Yeah.
lines that are on my fingers. And I remember one day calling you and saying, "Oh my God, now I have one nail that is smooth and I
Yeah.
have no ridges there."
Yeah.
And now the other finger, it was these two fingers, they're smooth now. They don't have any ridges. So it's an improvement where you can see that it's actually working. Whatever I'm doing is working. Even though I wasn't focused on this, it healed.
Yeah.
So it's these small things that keep you motivated.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really nice. I also remember you were telling me I even forgot that I had this pain. And
Yeah, yeah, that was true. It
yeah,
was in my hands.
yeah,
Yeah, because I the joints in your hands, they're so tiny and you have so many that it's a big issue for me. And they used to be swollen, they used to be red, and without cortisone, they're not swollen, they're not red. They're actually really good.
yeah,
And one day I was washing the dishes in the morning because that's when you have the most stiffness, the
yeah,
worst stiffness. And I didn't feel any pain, but I didn't notice it. And then in the afternoon, I had a bit of pain. I don't know what I ate or what I did, but I had pain. And then I realized, oh my God, like one morning I don't have any pain. Like, what's going on?
yeah,
And then I had one whole day without pain,
yeah,
which was crazy.
yeah.
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 So
Yeah, it was really cool to see how your journey has been going the whole time for the last past months. It was really nice to see to the improvement step by step. And why did you decide to work with me?
I was desperate.
Yeah,
I was really desperate. And like I said, I didn't know you. So I saw some reviews and I saw that they were positive, but they were not tackling my issues. So I was still skeptical, like, can he help me, even though he helped someone else with something else? But after I tried one detox, I noticed the improvement in 9 days was tremendous. Like, literally, all the swelling that I had is gone and it didn't come back.
yeah,
And after that, I was sure that, yeah, I wanted to work with you. And like I said, the reviews were also convincing. Like, why not give it a go?
yeah,
And what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you're already in a bad place. So,
yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, I'm happy you checked out reviews. A lot of people don't do that. And it's actually important, whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're seeking out for help for in your health, or if you want to have somebody hire somebody to do your interior design or your garden or whatsoever. It's always important to check for that. Or even if you buy an air fryer online, I don't know. It's just important.
yeah,
It's just important to do that to do your due diligence. And who would you recommend to work with me?
everyone, everyone who has any type of health issue
Yeah,
will benefit from it. Because, like I said, without expecting, you have symptoms that will heal naturally without you wanting them to heal. You're focusing on something else, and something else will be getting corrected. So, overall, I didn't see anything negative that happened.
yeah,
I can wash my face. Before I couldn't even wash my face. I couldn't even touch my face.
yeah,
So, and that was because the swelling in my elbows didn't let me. I still have bursitis, but um, the flexibility I have now compared to before is like
yeah,
unmatched.
yeah,
So that's why I think anyone, and also during the calls that we had, where you meet other people and you learn from their experiences, um, I noticed that some symptoms we have in like similar symptoms, and other people is completely different. So whether you um, are seeking advice or help for one health issue, you might end up, fixing other things.
yeah,
And yeah, so anyone who is unhealthy or just wants to be better, I would definitely recommend.
yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your incredible story and your health journey and how much you improved so far. And also thank you a lot for being such an amazing part of the community in the last 6 months. I really, really, really appreciate you being there, and you encouraged other people. You were such a good part of the calls, and it was also always positive and lightful energy, even though you had times where you didn't feel good. And I was always happy to see you on the calls and to support you. So I also appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I just add something?
Yeah.
Um, because as you were talking, it also crossed my mind. I also would recommend that anyone who is unhealthy or is not satisfied with anything health wise, for them to seek help and for them to really fix their issues. Because at the end of the day, like you were saying, it can affect people around you. It's not just you who's sick. So, like when I think of myself, I was very unwell, but at the same time, I had my family, my friends, my work colleagues that without wanting to, they will be affected by my illness because I will have to ask them, can you please open a bottle of water? Or can you please open the door for me? And these small things we shouldn't take for granted because I, I, I feel like they go out of their way to make sure that your needs are met.
Yeah.
And it's important that you take care of yourself as well. And hopefully, if you do have success in healing yourself and they see that, then who knows, tomorrow you can help them, or maybe they will be motivated to fix something not so bad themselves.
Yeah.
So I just really wanted to say that I recommend it not just because you're amazing and because you provide the best information that anyone can apply, but also that it's going to be beneficial for you and for the people around you. And I have already recommended to my family and friends your work. So, yeah, I'm so thrilled.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing that last bit of information as well. I think it will encourage a lot of people. And for everybody that is listening right now, if you're interested also in working with me, there's a link in the description under that video where you can book a free call. And it leads directly to my website where you can book a call. So yeah, definitely check that out. And yeah, Christina, thank you so much for sharing your experience. And let's see what will happen in the next 2 years. I can't wait to hear more
Yeah.
of your healing journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for everything.
You're,
So I
you're
just
welcome.
wish you the most success
Thank you. Thank you so much.
and health.
Yeah, that's also important. That's true. Thank you.